Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back finally to another tier list video. It's been a while, 2 months exact. It's kind of the similar situation as the last tier list one. I didn't watch like anything in the first month. So like obviously I just couldn't do a whole video with like what 2 or 3 animes now, you know what I mean? I didn't watch anything at all in the first one, and the second one it was alright. Like I was slacking, you know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely find motivation to watch anime a bit low here. But yeah, today we have a short, hopefully a short video because there's not much to talk about. But I did go ahead cause some of the airing ones from last season hasn't stopped airing yet. So let's talk about these first, okay? So the first one I'll talk about is My Hero Academia. In the last video, I absolutely slammed season 5 because how boring it was for the fights and the first half of season 5. And I do think it's picked up a little bit of hype of the fights. For example, like the Endeavor stuff. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's picked up a bit of hype. But do I think it's good enough to go an 8 or good? I mean, yeah, I think so. Cause right around the corner is where like my villain academia starts. So it's pretty interesting to see the story told from villains and not heroes. Because I think we definitely need to learn more about the villain league, you know what I mean? Because we've seen them like once this entire season, so it's really good that they're doing this arc. And I am gonna move up to good. The next one that I didn't get to finish is Nagatoro. I've actually dropped it. I mean, I could just finish it, but I really don't want to. Like, it's whatever. I don't care. I could finish it, but why would I? Why would I? I said it last time, and I'll say it again. I'm not like the type of person to enjoy like a Nagatoro type of anime. I feel like I feel like it's kind of boring. I'm up to like episode 8. I haven't watched an ep since last time I did this because I don't know. I just can't bring myself to watch more episodes of Nagatoro. So I'm gonna leave it at 7. Again, it's my opinion. You guys, I mean, if you guys want to say Nagatoro's got here, I can agree with you guys, but I'm just not into Nagatoro bullying that guy for like 12 episodes straight. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. Okay, next let's talk about Tokyo Revengers. Last time I left it in very good. Now, it has the potential going into God tier. It has the potential, but I'm not sure if I said it last time. But the main character sucks. The main character sucks, right? Like, I'm just sitting here watching Tokyo Revengers. I'm like, come on. Was it Tsukimichi? Do something. Don't just cry. And guess what he does? He cries. That's all he does. But yeah, honestly, I really like the plot of Tokyo Revengers. It has success going into God tier, but I'll keep it at very good for now. Because I'm actually really enjoying it. Because it's about to finish soon. I think there's only like 3 episodes left. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a second season, if there's even manga material, but I thought I think the manga is actually doing really well. To Eternity, now obviously at the start of last season I thought To Eternity was the best show, but Vivi kind of took over and To Eternity is slowly declining. I feel like To Eternity has picking up where they fell, so I'm saying like I do start to get the feeling again for To Eternity as I did for the first 2 episodes of it. And I'm just excited. It's about to end, I think. I'm just excited to see where it goes next. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it very good for now as well. It might change. Anyways, let's move on to any changes I want to make. So I did go ahead and finish Kakegurui. Yes. It's been about 5 months since last time I watched Kakegurui, okay? And honestly, I would actually just move up to good, because I don't know how to describe this, but it's really unique. And I might watch the second season soon, I might not. It's really unique. I don't know why I ranked this so low. Maybe because I don't know, maybe because it was kind of boring, but I actually really enjoyed it, but it's not as, good as some of these above them. So I have to put Kakegurui in good tier, but honestly, now since there's nothing in the meta tier, I'm gonna move Classroom of the Elite up there. Uh, don't get me wrong, I haven't touched Classroom of the Elite like since I dropped it, but I definitely do not think any anime could be bad, like truly bad, outright bad. That's why I really wanted just to move Classroom Elite in the mad tier, because I didn't enjoy it. But anyways, so I'm gonna rename the bad tier to like watching, because I'm gonna put some animes in watching, because obviously I'm gonna put Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha in watching, because I did start watching Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha. I know that was the biggest mistake that I've made, to start watching over 200 episodes. Well, then again, One Piece is also there, but whatever. Anyways, I'm not up to the point where I can rank Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha yet. That's why I'm gonna make it tier for watching. Currently watching. Not sure if I'll pick them up again. Cause I have a schedule, and it's a really full schedule for the next month. But yeah, as you guys are probably wondering why haven't I been watching that much anime the past month? I mean, my answer to you is I have been watching the same amount of anime. There probably could be 6 more, but Hunter x Hunter. Now I did finish Hunter x Hunter, because I ranked it in God tier, but I finished what can I say? Grid Island, was it? Yeah, I finished Grid Island, and I haven't touched Hunter x Hunter since, until last month, where I had to watch 60 episodes of Chimera and then finish the whole thing with the Hunter exam thing, right? And you know what? Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite animes. After I finished it, I would gladly say that it is still one of my favorite animes. It was just so good. Chimera Ant arc, probably one of the best arcs of an anime I've ever watched. Maybe it's a bit too long, but it was really good. And I'm keeping Hunter x Hunter in God tier. No one should be surprised at that. Right, so we could just I mean, these two I've already did it, but we could start off with the Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection. I remember the title. Okay, so I ranked R1 and R2 in God tier, because I thought it was I thought it was one of the best animes I've ever watched. Especially R2, the ending. And Resurrection isn't canon, right? But I think it's the ending's fan service, you know what I mean? Because okay, if you ask me which ending I prefer, right, the R2 or this, I'll say to you, I can't compare it. There's no way you can compare the R2 ending to the Resurrection ending, because the R2 ending, I much liked the R2 ending better. You know what I mean? I liked R2 ending better than the Resurrection ending, but I also liked the Resurrection ending, because for the fans, you know what I mean, that want to see Lelouch and CCNO together, or maybe Lelouch didn't die at all in R2. No one knows. It's a theory, but I'm gonna put R2 in very good. I enjoyed the movie, but obviously not as but obviously I didn't have as much as enjoyment as the first two, but I enjoyed the movie. Honestly, I really wish CC and Lulu end up together, but I preferred the R2 ending a lot more. But you know, it was just a fun movie. It's kind of like the ReZero movie, because I watched the ReZero movie after the 2 seasons, and I'm like, because Ram hasn't, you know what I mean. So like I kind of enjoyed it. So you know, I'll put R2 in very good. Next is Hyouka. Okay, so Hyouka. Okay, well, I'm gonna put Hyouka in very good. For now. I don't know, but I feel like these type of animes only need 12 episodes. This might be a bit controversial here, but it might start to get boring after 12 episodes, because I actually haven't finished watching Hyouka, because I've only watched half of them, like 12 episodes in, right? And like I haven't touched since like last month, so I know I'll eventually finish it, probably in the next 2 months. But honestly, I really liked the first half. I really liked it because it was a different change up style from the usual shonen romance, you know what I mean? It's a different usual... it's also by Kyoto Animation. You can't dislike a Kyoto Animation anime, but I do think 12 episode was enough, right? But I don't know, maybe I'll like it more, maybe I'll not like it more, but I'll keep it in very good. But I did feel demotivated to finish Hyouka. I won't lie. Maid Summer. Where the fuck would I put Maid Summer? Good? Yeah, I'll put Maid Summer in good. Maid Summer's a weird anime, you know? It's a weird one. I don't know why I started watching it, and I don't know why I finished watching it, but it's Maid Summer. It's pretty weird. I would say about a good tier will do for Maid Summer. I don't think Maid Summer will go up to a very good tier. Honestly, I actually enjoyed watching Maid Summer, and I don't think Maid Summer will be an average tier, so I'll keep Maid Summer in a good tier. Anyways, let's move on to... Oh boy. Talk about a weird one. Okay, we have Miyaniki, aka The Future Diary. Now, okay, I added the redial version because for some reason they just had to split it. I don't know what was happening back then, but like maybe because people weren't satisfied of the ending or something, they decided to make another one. But apparently it's canon. On my anime list says sequel, so I had to add that. One single episode, not a movie, so I just had to add that. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's talk about The Future Diary, shall we? I don't really know what to talk about, but it's pretty weird. Just like Maid Summer, but Maid Summer's like what? Average weird? Future Diary is like above, way above, leagues above weird, bro. Like, I've never seen anything like Future Diary. Actually, maybe... Okay, the only anime that relates, like, from what I've watched, it relates to Future Diary is Batum, but Batum is really different. So yeah, where would I put The Future Diary? That's a general question. It's weird, because I don't want to put it in good tier. Like, it's weird, because I wanted to... Okay, I don't want to put it in good tier, because I think Future Diary is better than, like, a lot of these animes here. So would I put it in very good? Dude, you know, it looks weird, doesn't it? It's like Future Diary doesn't want to be very good. Okay, well, I have to put the redial version there as well because it's the same, right? Yeah, I think Future Diary could be very good, but like, you know, on the low spectrum maybe. But I'll be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it. I actually really enjoyed that, honestly. Well, except for the part when Yuno and Yuki just say each other's name 10 times per episode. Anyways, let's move on from that. But yeah, let's talk about the ending of Future Diary. Obviously, I won't go in detail, but I think I'll prefer the redial version because that's what everyone wants to see. It's not like a Code Geass thing, right? But because the first ending is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that good. But I really liked how everyone was, resurrected. The ending was fucking messed up, bro. Dude, the ending was messed up, and I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I enjoyed the first, 12 episodes. Okay, and then we go into the weird parts. We get to the weird part. Not even the last half. It's just the last like 2 or 3 episodes. It just gets weird. It gets weird. It's like what Spider-Man No Way Home, right? Multiverse. Fucking. I'm so confused. What the fuck is happening? But I guess somehow I enjoyed the ending. I don't know why. Maybe because everyone was happy and shit. I really think the ending was really weird, but really enjoyable at the same time. I'm weird, I know, but I much prefer the redial ending than the original one, because I'm a big Yuno and Yuki simp. You know what I mean? All right, talk about dude. Why the fuck did I watch? I've watched, dude. Looking at the list here, I have watched the weirdest anime last two months, huh? Okay, let's talk about Neon Genesis Evangelion. People might ask me, why haven't you watched Evangelion yet? Like, what? Why are you watching it now? I'm like, I don't know. But let's talk about Evangelion. Which ending do I prefer? Yeah. Well, let's move on from that topic, because I can fucking cry. I can cry talking about the ending, because I have no clue what happened. I have no clue what happened. Anyways, I will eventually watch the movie, because when the 3.0 plus 1.0 comes on, like the website I'm using, I'll watch it all. But yeah, maybe I don't know. But yeah, I'll put Evangelion, the first one, in very good. Like the series, the 26 episode one. I did really enjoy. I enjoyed most of it, except for like the weird, screen zooming in and out. I don't know. It just wasted so much time. I remember there was a scene like 10 seconds, just 10 seconds still shot of a mecha. Like that's it. Of an EVA unit. Like, I mean, obviously it's in the older times. I get it. It's not as good. Obviously, animation quality is as not good as the world we live in now. But honestly, I felt pretty bored at the end. The ending was boring for the original series. I think that's why they had to add the fucking clusterfuck, the end of Evangelion. So yeah, that's the series. I really enjoy the characters. Maybe not Shinji that much, because no. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. The end of Evangelion. I mean, I'll give it a good. Say what you guys want about this. Average, even meh, or good. I don't know. I'm like emotionless. Like my face expression will say it all. When like I really wish I recorded my reaction of the end of Evangelion, me watching it, cause yeah, at the start, Shinji was jerking off to Asuka in a coma, and then we get to fucking the I forgot what's it called, the fucking aliens coming down the sky, and then blah blah blah, and then Asuka like apparently dies, and then Rei turns big, and then what happens? Bunch of swords on Earth, fucking Shinji's out of space, bro. And then we go to like real life shots. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, dude? What? I'm so confused. Like, look at the cover. This says it all. This literally says it all. Now, I will watch the movies, as I said earlier. Maybe I'll feel more, connected in the movies. But hey, Anime Evangelion is something else, man. And when I said Miraniki was weird, like super weird, dude, this is probably the weirdest one I've ever watched. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I'm not over exaggerating. It is the weirdest one I've ever watched. Let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to another weird anime, not as weird as the end of Evangelion. We got Seren. I forgot what was this based off. I could actually search it up right now what this was based off, but it is kind of like a sequel of another anime. So then people will ask, why did I watch this without any prequels? I don't know, man. So Seren was actually one of the first animes I've added to my plan to watch, and I've just started and I've like recently just, finished it, but I didn't because I dropped it at like episode 8 or 9, or I don't remember, but I did drop it. I'll tell you why later, but let me see if I can find the okay, Amagami, right? Amagami SS. So I believe it's like the same story as Amagami, but I don't know why is it even called a sequel to that. It's like what would happen if, it's like different timelines as well. What would happen if you date this girl for like 2 episodes, right? And then that they show the ending, right? And then that's where it cuts off, and then we go on to the next 2 episodes. What will happen if you didn't date that girl and dated the other girl, and then you cut? It's like What If, Marvel's What If you guys know what I mean. It's separated into 3 different stories. Now I only watched the first 2 stories because I think, okay, was it 4 episodes? Yeah, okay, I've only watched 8 episodes because it's not that I have anything. Well, it's not that I have anything against the third girl, but honestly, I didn't really like what this way of formatting, because I don't get. Fuck, I can't speak. Okay, you don't get the feeling as, for example, let's say Your Lie in April of a 24 episodes, just sticking with the same girl, because you change up, and it's like the girl from the first series, the first section, it's gone, right? It just moves to a side character. Now, I actually really enjoy the first 2 girls from watching it, and honestly, I just didn't want to continue to a third girl, because I don't know why, my motivation was just completely gone to 0 when I finished episode 8, because I'm like, oh great, they're starting a new section, and I'm like, I don't want to experience 4 episodes of this again. And I actually really enjoy the first 2 sections, but it's just a matter of time before I give up, you know what I mean? And Amagami SS has like 24 episodes, like what, like 7 girls? I'm like, there's no way you could just sit through this and watch it all, you know what I mean? There's no way. But without further to say that, I will put it in good tier, because I enjoyed it more than these ones, but it's really low in good tier. Maybe high average, you know what I mean? Maybe high average. Would I put in high average? I mean, I did drop it. Okay, I guess high average will do. I guess high average will do. But yeah, high average, low good. It's the highest you can go, right? But I did kind of enjoy it the first like 5 episodes. I don't know. I did like the girls in that. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's move on to obviously the start of the season. Your Lie in April. This has been long overdue. I've been wanting to watch Your Lie in April since January, and I don't know why. Maybe because maybe it was too sad. Maybe it was too sad. Okay, no, it was too sad. I had to put in God tier. Like, every sad anime, I'm gonna be honest, has to be in God tier. Because once an anime makes you cry, then it really starts to getting into like the top tier animes, like tier, you know what I mean? Like Plastic Memories, for example, Anohana. But yeah, I really enjoyed Your Lie in April. Like it's not like straight up romance, but to express the feeling through like instruments, I used to play an instrument. Yeah, I gave up on that. But anyways, I really enjoyed Your Lie in April. But I still do think Plastic Memories is still the saddest anime I've watched. But maybe Your Lie in April's in second, maybe not. But yeah, it's also the fact that maybe I only knew what will happen. At the end. Maybe that's why like I didn't have as much as of like sadness with Plastic Memories, but I did knew what was gonna happen. Obviously they like hinted it in like some episodes, and while you're watching it, even though if you didn't know what was gonna happen, you'll eventually find out through these little hints what was gonna happen. Like, I think at episode 12, Kaori clearly said something that really indicates what will happen. I'm not going to say what will happen, obviously, for you guys that haven't watched it, but I really, really suggest you guys giving it a shot of Your Lie in April. By the way, the opening is still one of my favorite openings of all time. Yeah, just a really good show around 10 out of 10. Really good show. Now, next we move on to the currently airing. Okay, let me just I have my anime list pulled up here, which is like seasonal anime. Okay, we'll go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go through all 5 of these, and what was I gonna say? We'll go through all 5 of these later, but right now I have to say some animes that I was planning to watch, but either I didn't really get into it, or I just I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah. So obviously I was planning to watch Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid second season, but as you know, I haven't watched the first season, and I was planning to watch the first season, but honestly the fucking amount of anime I have to watch is piling up. I ended up not watching it, but I might watch it in the distant future, in the near future. I don't know, but yeah. Slime obviously is another one that I might watch, because this the Slime season 1, Slime season 2 part 1. You know what I mean? Okay. Next, Vanitas. A lot of you guys will probably be surprised why I didn't watch Vanitas. I tried it. It's not that like I forgot or something. I tried it. I personally just didn't really get into Vanitas, and I think I understand why people will get into Vanitas, but I personally just didn't. That's just my opinion. I don't think I'll pick up Vanitas again, because I gave Vanitas 2 shots, and both times I didn't really like it, so I literally couldn't pass the first episode. So I'm sorry to Vanitas fans, but I didn't really get into Vanitas. And then another anime that I wanted to watch was like the maid one, where like she touches. Well, everything he touches, or I don't know, something where they die, but I don't know, the animation puts me off really badly. And then obviously the last one I really want to watch was Battle Game in 5 seconds, but it's just I don't feel like watching another, honestly. It felt like the same as Splatoon. Alright, it literally felt the same as Splatoon. The girl has yellow hair. I don't want to experience another stupid battle game that just doesn't want to end. Anyways, let's start talking about these new animes that I've actually got into. Right, let's start off with Sonny Boy, shall we? Let's start off with Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy, one of my favorite animes this season by far. Deserves a very good tier. Honestly, it's still obviously it's still going. There's like 4 episodes left. But yeah, Sonny Boy uses a really different plot and really different art styles, and I like the combination of both. You know what I mean? I don't like the combination of just really bad art styles. Not bad art styles, but really different art styles. But I like the combination of both together, because it could be contender of anime of the season, but there's a reason why I didn't watch the other animes this season. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about the new animes, especially if you guys want to watch it. I'm not gonna talk too much about them. I'll just only rank them and talk about my thoughts of why it's good. I'm not gonna get into the details. You guys can watch them if you want, because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Next, let's talk about Tsukimichi. I think Tsukimichi was like one of the last animes I've started to get into. Started watching this season. Because when I started watching Tsukimichi, I think like 5 episodes is already out, so I have to catch up a bit. But honestly, I think I'll put Tsukimichi in good for now, because I don't know, nothing too special is about this. Because honestly, I just wanted to watch another isekai this season, because right now I have 0 isekais, well, minus Tsukimichi. I mean, if you want to count Peach Boy Riverside, you can, but like, no, Peach Boy Riverside is not an isekai. It's just not. It's just like fantasy. But yeah, Tsukimichi is like the only isekai I've watched this season, and you know, obviously, one isekai a season keeps the doctors away, or keeps the haters away, because you gotta watch isekai, because it's the best genre. Clearly not, but you know. I don't know. Tsukimichi was the only isekai that I actually found interesting for me. Like, there were some other ones, like How a Realist Built a Hero. I don't know if that was a isekai, but I found Tsukimichi just more interesting. Anyways, let's move on to Kanojo mo Kanojo. Oh boy. What the fuck can I do to this? What do I do, bro? Do I leave it on average, or do I move it down to a meh? What do I do? I have no clue. It's so stupid. It's actually somewhat interesting. I don't understand how that could work. It's just so stupid, but it's interesting at the same time. I don't know, man. Kanojo mo Kanojo. I have to see it. I have to see for the future how the ending goes. Depends on the ending. I might move down to a meh. There's no way. It might go up to a good. There's no way it's going anywhere higher. I'm telling you, dude. This anime is stupid. Stupidly fucking average, I guess. I don't know. It's weird, man. There's no way a guy should be dating fucking not 1, not 2, but 3 at the same time. I'm just mind blown. Who thought of that and decided it would be a good idea to make an anime out of it? It's just not interesting. It's just not. Let's move on, shall we? To honestly, Peach. Let's go to Tante wa mo shinderu. The detective is already dead. Now, this is what I like to call a top contender for anime of the season. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? I mean, a lot of people might hate it, but I actually really like Detective is Already Dead. I'll put this in very good, right? Obviously, I do feel like the last season was way more action-packed, and like stacked than this season, because it was really hard to find animes to watch this season. But last season, I could just go on the top 10 anime and watch all of them. But this season, I didn't have the motivation to do that, because a lot of these felt really boring. Obviously, none of animes released this year has been as good as Vivi. Alright. Well, like, not like as a sequel anime, you know what I mean? But as like, what can I say? Like an original, or like a manga adaptation original, you know what I mean? But yeah, Tante wa mo Shinderu, or Detective is Already Dead, is pretty weird as well. I'm not gonna lie. I have no fucking clue why I keep watching fucking weird animes this season. It's just weird after weird after weird one. I'm not gonna say too much about Tante wa mo Shinderu, but it's really interesting. If you ever want to watch an anime this season that's airing this season, watch Detective is Already Dead. It's pretty popular as well. Watch this. You know, you won't be disappointed. Or watch Sonny Boy. Either of those two are really good to spend more time watching anime. I have to end this video somehow, right? It's been 30 minutes. I didn't expect to be 30 minutes. But yeah, let's end off with Peach Boy Riverside. Honestly, I mean, I would actually put Peach Boy Riverside into very good, but this is just something that bothers me so much. But you know, Picture by Riverside is set in a really good plot line, and like, I originally found this from the Anime Man, because I remember watching the Anime Man, like seasonal animes of what to watch. He was explaining how this was based on like a real story event or something, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually pretty interested in this. So I, you know, decided to give it a watch, and you know, I ended up I end up staying because of the girl named Carrot mostly. Let's move on, shall we? Honestly, I do find this pretty interesting, but it would have been very good. It would have, but the only downfall to this is just, I don't know what happened. It felt like the 90s X-Men, the animated series, like the last seasons. If you guys didn't get that reference, because all the episodes are fucking scrambled up. So like, for example, right, we would you know, be in a fight. We would be in a fight, right? Like, for example, episode 5 is like a fight, okay? And it ends up in a cliffhanger of like, you know, this girl trying to kill a monster or something. The next episode is just something different. It's like a fucking prequel to this episode. But it's really not, because we already had it's just so confusing. Like, I still understand of what happens, right? But I just wish they didn't just mess up the orders and shit. I mean, they could have done it intentionally, or they could have just done it unintentionally, but I wish they didn't do that. What the fuck is this? Your device is not... I wish they didn't do that. Honestly, it's a pretty good storyline. If you just want to watch fucking people fight monsters, yep, this is the anime for you, man. This is the anime for you. Yeah, they scrambled up timeline way too much. Like, there's flashbacks, prequels, fighting scenes mixed together. I remember there was a scene where like she had to decide whose hand to take, and yeah, we found out like 4 episodes later. 4 episodes later, they had to, you know, go on a whole journey on the fucking the flashbacks before they even arrived on the town. It's so confusing. But yeah, thanks for everyone for watching my monthly anime. I don't even know what month this is. August, so like July and August. Yeah, July and August, my tier list. See you guys in 2 months. Yes, in 2 months. But yeah, I promise I will watch way more anime than the last month and this month. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. Fucking flame me in the comments for having shit taste, as you will. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.